Hey everyone, hope everyone is doing well today. And if you're not, if you have some fibromyalgia symptoms today, I'm going to show you 2 quick exercises to help you relieve them, okay? So now we know if you have fibromyalgia or if you think you have fibromyalgia, you're going to have what's called tender points. And if you've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, that means you've probably been diagnosed with 11 out of 18 tender points. And these tender points range beginning from the back of your neck, almost practically at the bottom of your skull, and can go all the way down your legs, okay? So real quick, I'm going to show you a nice exercise that's going to help relieve some of the tender points. We know you have a tender point in your hip, and we know you have one in your knee, okay? And then from your knee to your hip, there's a tendon, and that's the IT band. I'm going to show you a nice quick stretch today, and it's also going to alleviate some of that tightness that you have in your muscles because of your fibromyalgia, okay? And what it's also going to do, it's also going to give you a nice stretch through your shoulder, all the way from your fingers down through your shoulder, across your chest, and your core muscles. Okay, so we're going to get everything involved with this little exercise. But again, it's going to take up some balance. The only thing we're going to use is your body today. That's all you need. Okay, if you need a chair, most of you will probably need it until you get accustomed to the whole balance portion of it. But really quick, what we do at Fibromyalgia Fitness, when we do a lot of the stretches, we begin with something called the Saturday night. Okay? And all it is we're gonna stay nice and relaxed. Our feet are gonna be just about shoulder width apart, okay? Nice and tall. Remember, we're always practicing good posture, especially if you suffer from fibromyalgia. These are the little simple things that you have to do every day, and you have to be cognizant of it, and you have to be aware of it because it's going to help you with your symptoms. Okay, so we want to stand nice and tall, nice tight core muscles, okay? Just like somebody was going to hit you in the belly, tighten it up like that. Don't suck it in, keep it nice and tight, back straight, and your chin up, okay? And all we're going to do with the Saturday night is we're going to go up, we'll start with the right hand, place your left hand right on your hip, we're going to point up to the sky, and we're going to come down, and what we're going to do is, as we're bringing the finger down, we want to meet our finger with our sole, okay, at the bottom of your foot, basically at the point of your knee height, okay? So here we're going to go 1, and when you come, just tap your heel, okay? But what you're doing here is, when you come down, we're going to get a little stretch in that IT band, because now we're coming up with the leg. And here you'll feel the stretch, you'll feel the stretch, you'll feel the stretch. And make sure you turn that foot, rotate that foot around so you could tap that toe, okay? It's at that point where we really get a nice stretch here. Stretch from our knee to our hip, okay? So again, we're going to do 10 each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to continue to 10, okay? Now for some reason, if you need the chair, you might need the chair for balance, right? Sure you have a chair at the house, okay? Just hold on to it, and we could do it the same way. 1, 2, 3, and concentrate on the movement when you meet your toe, your finger with the sole of your foot. Concentrate right here is where we want to really get that nice stretch in from our hip, all this, okay? We'll do it from the side so I can show you a little better. Right here is where you get that nice stretch, okay? So we want to do 10, 8, 9, 10, and we're just going to do it to the other side, okay? So it's going to be here, 1, 2, 10. Simple enough, right? Remember, get this nice stretch in here. We want this stretch from our knee to get that tender point from our knee to our hip, and it's right here. It's right where we meet the sole with our finger. That's where you're going to get that nice stretching. Keep that stomach tight. Keep your chin nice and high throughout the movement, okay? Another one real quick we're going to do is we'll get the tender point in the shoulder, okay? And what we'll do is we'll do a quick lateral raise, a nice external rotation for your shoulder blade, okay? Which attaches your shoulder to your shoulder blade, okay? I'm sorry, the rotator cuff attaches your shoulder blade to your shoulder. And what we're going to do for that is make a fist, keep your hand parallel to the floor, okay? All level here. If you've seen one of my other videos, it's just like throwing a left hook. When we do the boxing exercise, it's the same thing. Keep it here, take your right hand and put it on top and just apply a little pressure. Not a lot, just a little. And what you want to do is keeping your shoulder there, and your shoulder and your elbow aligned. Do not move your shoulder, your elbow. All you want to do is tilt your hand up. So it's going to look like this. And you could almost do it without the other hand if you feel good at first. That's all we want to do. Okay? 10 each side. Looks like this on this side. Okay? I'll show you from this way. That's all you're doing. Now, if you want to put a little pressure, and you should, okay? 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay, and what that's going to do is, a lot of things that we do during the day, and when we talk about functional exercises, a lot of things we do, we don't really exercise these muscles enough, especially the rotator cuff. And there's a lot of tender points in this. Well, there's not a lot. There's a tender point in the shoulder, but in the rotator cuff itself, there's 4 muscles. So you have that. You have a tender point in your shoulder, but remember, it makes the shoulders made up of a lot of muscles, and we have to exercise these muscles, especially the ones we don't use every day. Okay, so we can go from the side for this external rotation, lateral rotation, and you go right from here. You could also stick it in your hip here, and just flare it out. You can do this when you're watching TV, before breakfast, after breakfast. The important thing is that you do something. And you try to get some good oxygen and get some good energy to those tight, tender points in those muscles to loosen it up. Okay? Eric Suarez, Fibromyalgia Fitness. If you want to do these workouts with me, we haven't begun yet, but we're going to do personal training via Skype pretty soon. We're going to come into your computer and we could get together, half hour, 45 minutes, once, twice a week. But I'll get back to you on that. If you want, for more information, just go to www.fibromyalgiafitness.com and you could see a whole lineup of services there, okay? But anyway, 2 quick exercises for you. Go for it. Get in the movement. Get in some motion today, okay? God bless. We'll see you soon.